Hi, I'm Braden Simmons.
And I'm Rocha.
And you're watching the Vision News Network.
With midterms and fall break going on this week, we're here to highlight some of our packages from the semester so far.
At the beginning of the semester, I covered the newest changes to Belmont's dining system. Belmont Dining underwent some big changes over the summer, coming into this semester with new menu items, extended hours, and a new online ordering system. Chick-fil-A now has a full breakfast menu, more salads, seasonal milkshakes, and mac and cheese, while Bruin Bites has added salads, tacos, and new sandwiches. And dining dollars used at these locations will now roll over to the spring semester if there are any left over from the fall. On-campus dining will also be open later. Chick-fil-A will stay open until 10 on weekdays. Harrington Place Dining will now close at 8 on weekends. And Starbucks will now be open from noon to 6 on Sundays.
One of the overwhelming things the students asked for was more value and more flexibility in their meal plans. And so one of the ways to do that, of course, we instituted as soon as Sodexo got the new agreement, meal equivalencies. And then this year we lengthened hours in the dining hall. Corner court's open an extra hour every day so that there's an opportunity for those last few latecomers to not miss out on an opportunity for a meal.
These changes were implemented after student recommendations were made through Belmont's Student Government Association, which helped shape the new dining experience on campus.
SGA met with dining services, met with Sodexo admin, and just like from the very start, SGA was very involved in this.
Mesa Comal Cafe now houses Nativo, a local restaurant serving up authentic Latin American cuisine.
Some people know the Mesa Comal concept is a partnership with Conexion Americas here in Nashville, and it's a business incubator. The current concept, Nativo, started with a food truck. And this young man wanted to expand his business. He wanted to be part of this process. So he brought his unique mix of Latin American foods to campus.
And causing the biggest buzz so far is Belmont's new mobile ordering app, Bruin Eats. The app has created a way for students to order food at dining locations all across campus and provide direct feedback about the quality of their food and overall experience.
2 or 3 years we were working with Sodexo to try to develop an app that would do these things for our students and our campus.
The app's launch has had its ups and downs as students and staff adapt to the new technology.
I've used the app once. I used it for Corner Court and it was actually super convenient. So I think for like more of the smaller places on campus, like Corner Court, Broom Bites, it would be, I would use it again. But it seems to not actually be saving you any time at Chick-fil-A, so I probably wouldn't use it there.
The reason I don't use the mobile dining app is because when I wanted to order from Chick-fil-A, I noticed there was a 30-minute wait, and in that time, I walked all the way here. I ordered my food, and I got it all before 30 minutes.
Though much has changed so far, dining services has even more in the works for this year and beyond.
We'll take the deli out of Corner Court once it's completed and double the size of that deli in Neely and add seating space so that there will become another dining area on campus. Then we're going to take the Corner Court space and go in and renovate that to become the first 24-hour market on campus.
For VNN, I'm Braden Simmons, and stay hungry, Bruins.
I wonder how students have felt about the new changes. What are your thoughts, Braden?
Well, it sure seems like students are making the most of those late night dining hours, and dining services are really trying to set up some great changes.
Speaking of setting up, Matt Sanofsky gave his best efforts in a 5-minute expert with senior volleyball player Elizabeth Godfrey.
Hey Belmont Bruins, welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Expert. I'm Matt Sanofsky and I'm here with senior libero Elizabeth Godfrey, and we're going to be playing some volleyball today. So Elizabeth, how is the girls season doing?
So far, we're 2-0, which is really exciting. I'm super proud of all of our incomings. We have 7 new people this year, and we've just been working really, really hard the past month during preseason, and we're excited to keep it rolling.
Awesome. So we're going to do some practice today. What are we going to be getting into?
We're going to be teaching him how to serve, how to pass, and how to hit.
All right, let's get into it. All right, so what are we starting with?
All right, so first things first, we're going to teach you how to serve. So serving is really important because it starts every play in volleyball, and you really want it to be low across the tape and flat and have no spin. Okay. So the way you hit it with the palm of your hand, and you just hit it nice and flat, right over the net. All right, let's see what you got.
All right. Take one.
Okay, okay, not bad. Just a little harder, hit it a little harder. Hey, that was pretty good.
Ooh, look at that.
Nice job. All right, one more try.
Had a little bit of spin on that one though.
Yeah, hit it. Give it a big high five. That was pretty good.
There you go.
Well done, well done.
All right, so we've done the serve. Now we got to get passing. How are we going to start with that?
Well, first, I'm going to teach you how to have your platform out.
Okay.
So the way we teach our campers during the summer is pancake, pancake, sausage, sausage. And your thumbs are little buddies together.
Awesome.
Yep, and then you want to lock your elbows out and bring those shoulders forward. Yeah, there you go. And then I'm just going to pass you a ball, and you're just going to pass it to the net.
Right over the net? All right.
Yep, ready? Nice.
Look at that.
Ready? Oh yeah. Ready? Oh yeah. There you go. Ready?
A little off center.
Oh yeah, that was good. Nice, nice, well done.
All right, so we've done the serve, we've done the passing. Now we're gonna start hitting it over the net.
Oh yeah. So first things first when it comes to hitting is you gotta have your footwork. So if you're a right-handed hitter, you're gonna go left, right, left, and then jump up and hit the ball.
All right, so left, right, left, jump.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, we wanna jump straight up so that way we don't get into the net because then it's a point for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's against the rules.
Yeah, yeah. Are you ready for a ball?
I think I am.
Okay. So I'm gonna toss it, and then when I slap, I want you to start your approach.
Okay.
Okay? Nice!
Oh, I almost hit the net.
Good job. That was actually really impressive. Ready? Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. All right. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Grabbed the
net.
net right after. Cool. Well, it seems like we're starting to put it all together. We've got our serve, we've got our passing, and we've got our hitting. So
yeah.
I guess it's time for me to try out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, are you ready to see if you can make the team?
I'll do my best.
All right, let's go. Come on,
There we go.
come on, nice. Come on. Come on. All right, when do you want to hit it?
All right.
Yeah!
Ah, there we go. All right, so I learned volleyball in 5 minutes. Elizabeth, how do you think I did?
You know, honestly, for the first time, I think you did pretty good. Still got some work to do, but hey, maybe you can make a Belmont volleyball team in your future.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Well, if you guys want to see some great volleyball in action, pop out here at the Curb Event Center on Monday against Lipscomb. We got the Battle of the Boulevard. We got some two great teams facing off. What do you think it's going to be like? You think we're going to win?
We better win. No, I think it's going to be a great match, and it's going to be really high energy, and I want to see all of you guys there.
All right, well, for VNN, I'm Matt Sinofsky. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, Bruins.
Wow, maybe we need to get Matt on the court. He sure has a pretty sweet spike and serve.
Yeah, but I don't know if he could take on some of the other powerhouse players like Bella Mathis and Brooke Island.
He definitely needs some more practice before he's taking to the court. He's certainly no Laura Shootman. And speaking of Laura, she's making her appearance at some Belmont volleyball games this season, right?
Yeah, I interviewed Laura about her time on the court and off as an ESPN Plus color commentator this season.
Hi, I'm Laura Shootman, and I'm a recent Belmont alum, and lately I've been volunteering as an ESPN Plus broadcast for the volleyball team. During my time at Belmont, I was mainly a right side and an outside hitter, and I spent 4 seasons here with the team. Some of my most memorable moments would not actually be on the volleyball court. It would be in the locker room, on the bus, in between classes, bumping into friends, going to coffee shops, everything in between. The volleyball was great, and I'm very glad that I came here for that, but it's the little moments in between with the girls around me that made it truly special. As I was getting older in the program, I noticed an alumni, Ellie, helping out with the ESPN broadcast, and I kind of thought to myself, you know, it would be cool to do that if they were to approach me and ask me, but it wasn't really a goal of mine. But this summer I was approached by Christian and the broadcast team, and they're like, hey, would you be able to help out with this? And I kind of told them, I was like, I've never done anything like this before. I've always been on the other end of the camera or the microphone. Somebody was talking about the game that I was playing. I've never been one analyzing and putting the play into words for an audience. So I was a little bit nervous, but I wouldn't say it was a goal. It kind of found me, but I always had my eye on it and thought it would be a cool opportunity. So I'm really glad that they felt confident in me to kind of take this on, and I'm really been enjoying it and hope that it continues well. I've started my professional career in corporate America, and that has been quite the adjustment. But I think adding this ESPN broadcast kind of brings me back to my roots of athletics and being involved in that type of way. I've been a marketing volunteer and intern and helped out with other professional teams in the town. And so I think it still fulfills that part of me that wants to be in athletics while having it kind of as a side gig around people that I know and love. So it's kind of helped fill that void of athletics in my life right now. My long-term career goals would definitely be to continue pursuing my supply chain career. That's what I studied here. I was a double major in marketing and supply chain. So I'm currently a raw materials planner at Bridgestone Americas. So pulling together all the ingredients to the tire recipe. So looking to grow in that career path and kind of move up vertically, and also just get new experiences in the field, because it's all going to shape more into what I want to be in the future. But when it comes to sports broadcasting and ESPN and remaining involved at Belmont, just seeing what opportunities arise and how I can give back to the student athletes in the position and the shoes that I once was in as well. And I've already had countless opportunities already, and I've been graduated for 4 months. So knowing that I can still have an impact in that way, and I'm just down the street, remaining involved, it really means a lot that people think of me for things like this or other opportunities, or to ESPN broadcast for the team. And I love coming back and seeing everybody. So it really touches my heart knowing that I'm always welcome back here. If I could go back and do my 5 years all over again, I would remind myself that tomorrow isn't promised, and there is a time clock on your time in college, and it's going to be the best years of your life. So soak it up, have fun, make the memories, because these are the best years of your life.
It's nice to see that Laura's still involved with the Belmont community, even though her playing days came to a close last year.
For sure, she loves Belmont, and even though she's busy with her corporate job, she's doing a great job with her color commentating.
Hey Kat, did you know that in German, commentary is kommentieren?
I did not know that, Braden. How do you know that?
Well, I learned about the German language and more from covering the Maxka House, a program for both German exchange students and Belmont students. It's said that Belmont students can go from here to anywhere, but it's also true that students can come from anywhere to here. Some students even spend a semester abroad here at Belmont. The Maxka House is a national program for German exchange students studying in the U.S. It provides resources for language learners and even partners with universities to provide tailored living spaces for foreign exchange students.
Mein Name ist Caroline, ich komme aus Regensburg, ich studiere dort an der Universität Regensburg im 5. Semester Psychologie. I've always wanted to study abroad because I thought it was like a really nice experience, everybody should make it. And I wanted to do that because it broadens your horizon, and I love to meet new people, and I think America is the best place for that. So
the Maxka House is one of the hallmarks of the German program here at Belmont. The ability to bring students for a semester from German universities, from the University of Regensburg specifically, to Belmont to study with and to make friendships with and connect with Belmont students is really a priceless opportunity.
The residential space at Belmont is in the basement of Dickens Hall. It provides an opportunity for German exchange students to share a space with their peers and Belmont students studying their language.
After going to Germany and then coming back, I wanted a way to keep practicing my German, and this way is really invaluable. Like, we just started speaking only German at home, so that is really helpful to keep continuing my German learning.
it was very nice. You were all very welcoming to the exchange students and to all of us internationals.
The house hosts events throughout the year, including German cooking classes, cultural festivals, and even movie nights. The space is also a way for more natural interactions between students to learn from each other about German and American culture, which really fits in with the focus of Belmont's German Studies program.
Well, obviously the Maxka German House is a really important part of engaging with language, not just during your Monday, Wednesday, Friday German classes.
And, meet so many different people through that. Like, I'm friends with opera majors because opera majors have to learn German. I know people in philosophy, and it expands my view outside of just my major.
It helped me be more independent and more to trust yourself and to go out there and meet people. And it's a year where you can just try out new things.
It opened so many doors for me. I was able to go to Germany, learn German, make new friends in Germany, and then be able to come back and keep learning more German.
Come to Regensburg. We will welcome you. We will cook for you. And you have to see all the nice places and all the different cultures in Germany.
Exchange students living at the Maxka House will spend the rest of the semester here before heading back home. For VNN, I'm Braden Simmons, and as they say in German, das liebevoll, Bruins.
Wow, the Maxka House sure does make the German program seem like one big family.
Yeah, it's incredibly valuable since these students are so far away from home, kind of like other Belmont students. Luckily, Family Weekend also happened this semester and gave students a chance to have their relatives come visit them at Belmont.
As the leaves begin to change color, Belmont University welcomed families to campus for its annual Family Weekend. This event marked a significant milestone for many, the first reunion since students left home. Let's explore how both students and parents are navigating this new chapter in their lives.
It's been really cool to see how Belmont has made a huge effort to get people connected, whether it's through Welcome Week or through different English events, like getting the majors together, and it's been really good.
For many freshmen, the first few months of college life have been a whirlwind of new experiences. From managing their own schedules to doing their own laundry, students are quickly learning the ropes of independence.
I think that the transition for college has been pretty great. I haven't really run into any major problems. Everything's pretty smooth. Everything's in walking distance, anything that I would need. And I always have the resources here to help me out.
Scary at first, but it is very welcoming here. I've found so many good friends, and all the teachers are so wonderful and knowledgeable, and I really could not be having a better time.
Back at home, parents are adjusting themselves, no matter how far or how close their child may be. Many hold a mix of pride and nostalgia as they witness their children taking their first steps into adulthood.
It's been kind of difficult. Just because we live so far away too. But I think that what Belmont does for the transition was really good, so it made it easier for us.
We have actually been really excited for her to be here, and it has been a little less hard than I kind of thought it would be, because we feel like Belmont's been really a great place for her, and she's been really excited about being here, and just the experience of the Welcome Week just kind of affirmed that this is the right place for her, and we're confident that she is going to have a wonderful time here. So it's been not quite as sad, more just happy for where she is.
It's not just parents and college students feeling the change. Siblings left at home are also experiencing a significant shift. Many families are finding new ways to stay connected, from group chats to weekly video calls.
It's been tough. I can't just go in his room and bother him for fun anymore. Yeah, just share ideas, things that I'm working on with him. But I don't know, it's really nice to see him just, being able to flourish in this community just a long ways away from home, get involved with different things. And just, it's been cool to see him just begin to grow in that way. I'm excited to see what's in the future.
Many parents have reflected on the lead up to college with new perspectives. Some emphasize the importance of open communication and emotional preparation for both parents and students, and have found the transition has brought them closer together.
For us, we were focused on academics at the beginning of the college application process, and now that we're here, we wish we had focused, we ended up in the right place, but we wished we had focused even more on the social aspects of college, just making sure that we were picking a place where our student would really feel loved, which she does.
And experienced parents offer words of wisdom to those just beginning this journey.
I would just say, take it a step at a time. There's no need to be stressed or anxious. It is a lot of change, but I think your students, your kids are going to take their cues from you. And even though it's a transition and a time where you're kind of changing your role to a degree, where your kids have a lot more independence than they used to, I think if you continue to support them the way you always have and just be there as an ear and a sounding board, I think the kids will do fine and you'll feel a lot less anxious.
Belmont students share their tips for a smooth college transition. They emphasize the importance of getting involved in campus activities, managing time effectively, and not being afraid to ask for help when needed.
I'd say call your mom, call your dad, give them a call. When you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. Give them a call. They're gonna love it, you're gonna love it. They're always on your team.
As Family Weekend has come to a close, both students and parents left with renewed bonds and a deeper understanding of this new phase of life. While the transition to college life brings its challenges, it also opens doors to growth, discovery, and new beginnings for the entire family. For VNN, I'm Kate Insmore. Thanks for watching.
It's nice to see how Belmont makes the college transition easier on parents and new students. I definitely remember my first time seeing my family after settling into Belmont.
Same here. I remember being so grateful for the new student programs when I first got here.
For sure. And closing out our broadcast is a special interview with senior walk-on Elizabeth Sutter from the women's basketball team.
Wow, I'm sure joining the Belmont women's basketball team as a walk-on isn't easy. I can't wait to hear about Elizabeth's experience. Before we go, make sure to stay up to date with all the campus news over at BelmontVision.com. For VNN, I'm Braden Simmons.
And I'm Rocha. Until next time, Bruins. From a business major to walk-on student athlete, Elizabeth Sutter's journey with Belmont women's basketball is a testament to perseverance and passion for the game. Elizabeth arrived at Belmont University with a love for basketball, but no spot on the team. As a freshman, she focused on academics and settled into college life, all while holding on to her dream of playing at the collegiate level.
So I originally found Belmont through the recruiting process of basketball. And then I had a few injuries my senior and junior year of high school, so it kind of fell through. But with COVID, I took a gap year, and I originally was planning to go to another school. But like through that year, I thought I would want to pursue basketball again. And because of the time, I knew it was going to have to be through the walking on process. And Belmont was just in the back of my mind, and it kind of came more to the forefront. And so I visited, and it just felt like home when I was here.
Determined to wear the Bruins jersey, Elizabeth decided to try out as a walk-on at the end of her sophomore year. She spent months preparing, honing her skills, and pushing her limits. Her hard work paid off when she earned a place on the team, proving that dedication can open doors.
The beginning of my junior year, once they had gotten back from Europe and we had more time to kind of communicate, they started the process of walking on, so I had to get medically cleared, do all the paperwork, and then I went through a 2-week tryout period. And since they had known me, this period was very easier because I had those connections built already, and I kind of knew the flow of practices in the program.
The transition from regular student to student athlete wasn't easy. Elizabeth faced grueling practice schedules, demanding academics, and the pressure to perform at a high level.
I think one of the biggest challenges with that shift of joining a collegiate team was just the time management, because prior I could do homework and work whenever I wanted, but now with the integration of travel and practice, I have to kind of shift my schedule around that. And so the time management was definitely the biggest factor to what shifted. But I feel like because I joined the team 2 years later, I already had a good grasp of work ethic and getting work done in college. And so having that baseline kind of just helped me with that transition.
Elizabeth's journey was bolstered by unwavering support from her coaches and teammates. They recognized her work ethic and embraced her as an integral part of the Belmont basketball family.
Yeah, Liz I think she's the epitome of servant leadership. And her role is challenging because she doesn't get to play a lot of games. She doesn't get to do a lot of things at practice sometimes, but she shows up every day for her teammates. And I think as a coach, to have someone who lives that example daily, I think it's greatly impactful for our players to see it, that she doesn't get what some would perceive as the rewards of playing, being able to be recognized and when the lights are on, everyone cheer for her.
Drawing from her experience, Elizabeth offers valuable advice to aspiring walk-on athletes.
Really be mentally prepared for how difficult it's going to be, because you are expected to show up every single day and your role changes tremendously each day.
Looking ahead, Elizabeth plans to use her experiences to help other players in the game. She aims to pursue a career in exercise science and working with athletes, where she can support and inspire the next generation of student athletes.
As I was shifting into the sporting world and playing basketball again, I changed my major to exercise science. And I do want to pursue like working with athletes after college, and it's kind of just solidified my love for basketball, but also sports in general, and showed me that I want to be involved in this process, whether it's in the exercise science field or sports administration.
Elizabeth's story is more than just about basketball. It's a reminder that with passion, perseverance, and support, athletes can achieve their dreams and make a lasting impact both on and off the court.
But she does everything behind the scenes because she's a great teammate.
For VNN, I'm Kat Rocha. Until next time.